I don't know if it's just me, but recently I've been trying to change the type of media I'm getting into. Now, you hear that and you think, you must want to be educated. I don't. I don't. And I think if you're not looking to like be informed or like be like, oh, or have like a thought, it's really hard to look on the internet for anything. Like, everything is so serious. Like, it's like video essays on why this person is horrible, how to change your life, how to do this, how to do this, how to do this. And it's like, can we just have a fun time? Can we just be silly? Do we have to always be so serious? And like, everything is a think piece. And it's like, when did we as a society all become intellectuals? Like, some people aren't intellectuals, but they're trying to make intellectual content. And it's so frustrating. Like, I feel like there are people who express an idea very well. And it's like important for those people to speak and express their ideas and share their knowledge and their wisdom. But we have a bunch of people learning all these words, not fully understanding them, now trying to share their idea, thinking they're informative, and they're just spouting bullshit. I think we need more people to just sit down and be silly. Like, and I'm not gonna disregard the content creators that are silly and are posting like silly content, but like, they have like a full production team behind them. Like, we need people to be silly in their living room and not doing too much, or like sit down and talk about something frivolous. Like, everything doesn't need to be that deep. I don't understand why everything now is that deep. Like, can we I feel like, this is stressing people out. Like, I'm on Substack. I read an article about someone saying Diet Coke is feminine, Coke Zero is masculine, and then they wrote a whole essay on that topic. It was so fun. It was so frivolous, but it felt like finding one in a million, because otherwise it's just like, how can I improve my life? How can I be the best version of myself? And I do think that those are important topics, but I think time and place, like, if all you are focused on is improving and being better and ways to be, it's gonna stress you out. If that's your only focus in life, you're gonna be stressed out, because you're never gonna be satisfied with who you are right now. And it is so important to be satisfied with who you are right now, even if in hindsight you are actively striving to be a better person. I don't want people to stop actively striving to be a better person, but I do think we don't need to be so serious as a society. Like, you look at the news and shit is awful. Like, the economy is awful. So many things are awful that I do think in like people's spare time they need to lean into fun. Every single thing you do does not have to be revolving around self-improvement. Sometimes self-enjoyment is enough. And I think it's unfortunate, because like, you look at the internet and how it is, and like, all these young kids are only going to end up focusing on how to improve themselves. So if you have a society where everybody is just looking at how to improve yourself, you have a bunch of people who are unhappy with the way that they are as they are. Like, you should strive to be better, yes, but you should also enjoy the person that you are right now. Because like, sometimes you strive to be better and the direction you go ends up being wrong. Like, you end up having to rework it, especially if you're not seeing like a therapist or professionals that can help aid you into the direction you want to go, that aren't helping you break down what it is you truly want to be and how you want to be. So we have everybody looking at all these things on ways to be better, and nobody's sitting down and saying, hey, I like the way I am right now. I'm enjoying the person I am. Are there things I want to improve upon? Sure. But right now, I still enjoy being me. And I think right now, with everything being so serious, it's a clear sign that people are not being able to enjoy being who they are right now. Like, and it's so unfortunate, because like, before with YouTube, you had a bunch of people doing fun shit all the time. Like, it was just fun. And like, I get that like TikTok and like Instagram they do have people that are just fun. But in all that, everybody wants to do a think piece. Everybody wants to be a yapper. And it's just like, give yourself some time to just be. Like, you don't need to be in everybody's drama all the time. Like it's not necessary. And I don't think it's for the health of society. It's good to always be watching a video essay. Like I could understand if the video essays were on like frivolous topics, but they're not. Everything is intellectualized now, and it's like it's by a bunch of people who aren't intellectuals. They're not even breaking it down properly. Like it's so frustrating because it's like, damn, I just want to use the internet, have fun sometimes, and get off and go on about my day. But it's like I'm trying to find something fun to read first thing in the morning so I could, get in the habit of just reading every day without having to sit down and be like, well, let me rack my brain on how to be better all the fucking time. It's like these thoughts are useful. Yes, it's useful to be like, how can I improve in this way? How can I improve in this way? But realistically, you can't change everything all at once. Like, that's not a thing. So you gotta pick a few things to focus on and then go on about your day while you're focusing on those. But like, everything all at once, you want to change your appearance, you want to change the way you think, you want to change this, you want to change that, you want to change that. You're going to get overwhelmed trying to change all these things all at once. You take something, you say, I'm going to improve on this, and you work towards that. You say, okay, I've gotten in the habit of doing this, let me start doing this. You work towards that. Like, you got to give yourself time to add on top of the Atomic Habits, when he's like, stacking, stack the habits over time. But like, you just head first into everything. Like every day is supposed to be 75 hard, and it's like that's gonna overwhelm you. That's why that challenge works, because it's 75 days, and then after that you can find the flow of how you do things. But right now everything is intellectualized, and you've got to constantly keep your brain on, and then it creates the environment in your mind where you're always thinking about how you can improve, and you're never able to enjoy anything. If all you think about is ways to improve, you're not going to enjoy your life as it is. Like, no, like, you're not, the way social media is set up right now is just like improvement, be better, be better. And it's like, no, have some fun too. Like, and I feel like people don't know how to sit at home by themselves and have fun. And it's unfortunate.